So General Ogolla was largely a private person. He was very private, and he did not want people to know him. At that time, I started to work with him closely on some of the development projects in the constituency, and I began to interest him on some of the things we could do. But we will work together with you, but I don't want people to know that I'm the one who's doing all these projects. So there are so many projects which General Ogolla did around here, especially in the school that he went to, Nduru Primary School. He came one day and he began to renovate the old school. And when I visited the school, I found workers working and doing everything, but I was expecting the members of the Kenya Defense Forces to be the ones who are working on the school. No, they were not. The people working there were just people he had hired with external resources. Many a times I was not comfortable with this simplistic approach to life, because I could meet him around here driving in one car, and I would ask him, my brother, the position you hold is very big. As a Luo, you need to be very flamboyant. And Ogolla told me that, no, me, I'm a very simple man. I don't need people to know what I'm doing. I wanted to tell you something which we used to do with him. During army recruitments, people would call me and tell me, please talk to General Ogolla so that we can get some of our people hired. But I developed a system where I would give people his mobile number, and they would send him messages. I would tell them, send the messages, but don't say I'm the one who has referred you. People who would send him messages would come back to me and tell me, by the way, Mheshimiwa, General Ogolla helped us. Our son was hired in the army. So that is how we related with General Ogolla. He was a fine man, and Your Excellency, let me say this. When this Boma story came up, I was taken aback, Your Excellency. Because I remember during 2022 campaigns, I reached out to him and told him, General, can you support my campaigns? So he didn't say anything. He invited me to Nairobi to have a meeting with him. I thought I was going to get some money for campaigns. He gave me 2 hours of lecture about the code of conduct of the military. That the military is a political, and it means that even his own resources which he earned from the military cannot be used for politics. So that's why when this debate that the general was trying to engage in what I would refer to as espionage, I could not believe it. And I want this to go on record that General Ogolla, who is seated here, would not be engaged in something like that. I want to give accolades to Your Excellency, make a Luo to be the Chief of Defense Forces. That, I give it to you. Your Excellency, there are some positions in this country that Luos will never occupy. If a Luo was in such a position, that would be a miracle. Your Excellency, the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury, that position, a Luo has never held that position. A Luo has never held the position of Principal Secretary, Treasury. Even the Attorney General, we have never seen those positions. So I think, let us remember that General Ogolla is the first Luo to sit in that position. And that's why, Your Excellency, when members of my community are expressing their concern about the way the end has come, and let us agree, my friends, the end is smelly. The end is smelly. The end is smelly. It's not as clean as the beginning. We would only ask you, Your Excellency, the way you broke the record of appointing him as the Commander-in-Chief, let us get the report about what happened to General Ogolla. That is the only thing that we want. We want this thing will give us a closure as his community. And lastly, Jim, I wanted to say that Your Excellency, you together with Raila Amolo Odinga, we were engaged in the process of uniting the country through what we call the NADCO process. My majority leader, the Honorable Kumani Chungwa, is here together with Senator Aaron Cheriot, they did a wonderful job in bringing us this document. Your Excellency, we want this document to be implemented in totality, because that is the only way for us to assure that the country will achieve unity. Let me add that the Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka, the leader of Azimio, who was part of the team that was developed the NADCO report, we would be interested in seeing that that report is implemented to totality. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Now I want to just introduce members of parliament who are here. If I mention your name, please just write up. We have the majority leader in the National Assembly, Honorable Kimani Chungwa. We have the Honorable Silvanus Osoro. We have the Honorable Eva Obara. We have the Honorable Christine Ombaka, the Siaya County Women Rep. We have Felix Oduor Jalango, the MP for Langata. We have the Honorable Gideon Ochanda, MP for Bondo. We have the Honorable Mark Nyamita, MP for Uriri. We have the Honorable Jared Okelo, MP for Nyando. We have Elisha Odhiambo. We have James Nyikal. We have the Honorable Martha Wangari, MP for Gilgil. We have the Honorable Mboko Milemba. We have the Honorable Didmas Baraza. We have the Honorable Major Deko, Garissa North, Garissa Township. We have the Honorable Esther Pasaris, Nairobi Women Rep. We have the Honorable Siloya, MP for Sabatia. We have the Honorable Zaid Jianda. We have the Honorable Mutinda Mule. We have the Honorable Geoffrey Ruku. We have the Honorable Tienda Molo, MP Ariada. We have the Honorable, finally we have the Honorable Koyo. And we have my uncle, the former MP for Lagos Songa, the Honorable Edwin Inda, is also in our midst. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you, Honorable Atandi. Now is my pleasure and privilege to call upon Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Senior Counsel, to speak on behalf of the Azimio team.